1:13. It's 92 degrees outside. I don't see any wind blowing, but it's gonna be a hot one. It's already a hot one. 92 degrees. 1:13 in the afternoon, Monday, in California. Hello, welcome. Don't forget to hit the like button. Let's see, somebody is in the chat but not chatting. I'll be right back. Okay, how's it going, everybody? Alrighty. Let's see who's in here. Hey, live feeding. What's up? Welcome. It's gonna be a hot one today. It's already 92. I mean, it's not gonna get probably any hotter today. It's already pretty much past 12. Usually the hottest I think is about 2. Then it starts after 3, starts kind of cooling down. But how's everybody doing? Welcome. Yeah. I don't know if everybody's heard the news. I guess Elon Musk purchased Twitter. I think they said something like $44 billion, not million, billion dollars. So I guess more people are going to be going into Twitter because he doesn't like, all that censorship. So we'll see how it goes. I mean, he's got money to burn, I guess. But he knows Twitter's going to make him money. All those ads. I don't know. I don't use Twitter, so I couldn't tell you. I have no idea how that Twitter works, or what's on there, or what's not on there. I do know that a lot of young people use it, and then you see they do videos on there, and then later on you see them on YouTube and IG, So I don't know how it works, but yeah. So Elon Musk owns Twitter now. Well, we'll see how it goes then for whoever's on Twitter. I heard a lot of people saying they're happy about it, so welcome. Yes. Well, it's a nice day out there. It's kind of hazy, but it's hot. It's 91, 92 degrees out there. Well, actually, it says 90 now, so when you're moving. But if you're standing still, it's probably 92 degrees in the sun. But May's coming. If it's like a normal year, it's May, right after Mother's Day. It's really hot. If it cools down and we get lucky and doesn't start getting hot till June, that'll be nice. But well, the good thing is I got a new AC, so don't have to worry about not being nice and cool inside the house. That's for sure. But yeah. Yeah, so you know, yeah, I had to work a 12-hour shift yesterday. Yeah, went in at 3 a.m. in the morning to 3 p.m. in the afternoon. Man. I was like tired. By the time I got off, I was like, ugh. Yeah, and then I was training somebody because we're kind of shorthanded. As people either get in trouble. The other day we had a guard. He kind of destroyed our vehicle that we drive. I mean, he fell asleep at the wheel. And the funny thing is, I told him. I told him, don't drive while you're sleeping. Take a little nap. You get breaks. You get lunch. Take a little nap. Nobody's gonna kill you. You're gonna end up killing yourself if you drive while not sleeping. Well, he pretty much killed our truck. Destroyed it. Luckily, only some minor damage what he hit, but nothing to him. And didn't kill anybody. But yeah, I was like, oh my god. I went to work on Monday last week, and I'm like, what the heck? Why is his truck still here? And our truck wasn't there, so I'm like, ah, damn, that's not good. So I was like, oh well, what can you do? So yeah, we ended up without a vehicle for like almost a week. Yeah, we got one on Saturday. Temporary one. We'll see how long the temporary is going to be. It's a rental, so it's going to cost them a lot of money. Maybe they'll hurry up, but the way I hear it right now, it's 6 months to get a new vehicle. Unless they buy a new one or one that's kind of still, just has a couple of miles on it, maybe. But there's not very many out there. There's a part where the internet kind of goes in and out, so there. Yeah, I'm still here. Yeah, I checked on Sunday. I checked on Sunday on the tarantula out there. And, yeah, so on May 20th, it'll be 2 months. So if it was gonna have babies, she should probably open up around that time. If it's the tarantula, I think it is, but it's about what it takes. Like 2 months at the most to start seeing little ones crawling out of the hole. That would be great, man. Imagine filming. I'm gonna get a video of that. Try to get one. Seeing all these babies coming out. We'll see. Yeah, yep. Yeah, so we'll see if we get babies here coming up. But yeah, the door to his entrance is still closed. No spider has emerged, and it's been closed off since March 20th. So it's already been a month. So if it was like molting out, because it has closed off its entrance a couple of times, that I've noticed. that's usually what they do when they're gonna molt, because it only takes them about a day or so. So it has closed off its entrance with web only. But this time it like really, because they wanted to protect whatever, their instinct, I guess. Because it didn't just close it off with webbing. It grabbed a bunch of little rocks around and wrapped the webbing around it and like closed it off real good in the entrance. I didn't mess with it because I don't want to disturb it. I don't want to cause it any stress or anything like that. Because stress will, spiders, stress is not good for them. Yeah, so we'll see. We'll be coming up on 2 months here on the 20th of May. I mean, today's the 25th. Let's see, today's 25th. We got the 20s. We got the 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th, 30. 5 days, and it'll be the first of the month. So basically, we got like 25 days to go. Probably, maybe it'll open up, but we'll see. Hopefully, I mean, I hope nothing else happened. Because anything can happen in the wild. I mean, even in captivity, spiders, they die for no apparent reason. They have a bad mold or anything like that. So we'll see. See what happens. Yeah, so how's everybody doing? Anything exciting? Anything new? I'll be reading the chat afterwards when I get over to work. All the way to work. Yeah, everybody go check out all these amazing channels that I have on my channel list. Check out the family and friends. Those are really good ones. And I got a lot of different channels, fishing channels, growing channels, like AAP, James Guide. Those guys help you out, help you grow. Got a lot of arachnid channels like Spider Mom, Mark the Spider Guy. Also got some reptiles. You got Derek's reptiles. You have my Animal House. You have Iron Dog, Kurt Wood, Little Feedings. You got also Keys Constrictors. Let's see, who else? Who else did I forget? But there's so many. Fishing channels, cooking channels, food channels, gaming channels, bloggers. There's all kinds of different channels out there. Check my list. Go check them out. If you like some, hey, watch their videos. Make sure you comment on them. Hit the like button on them. Because if you don't comment, see, that's the thing. Like, I visit a lot of channels and then I always leave a comment. But then there is some channels, like there's this one, Amy, God, what's her channel? Amy 2 something. I don't know, but she also checks out my, you can check out comments of my videos. Go to my channel, so click on their in the comments. That way you can go to their channel. That's what I usually do. So that way I can go in case I'm not subscribed to them. And then every week I always go into my analytics, check the channels that are subscribed to me, and then if I'm not subscribed to them, I subscribe to them. Because sometimes the thing is, I don't know why, but YouTube doesn't show all the channels sometimes. Because you can go to other people's channels that show all their list, and unless that's all their list. I mean, I don't know. I don't really know how YouTube puts all the channels on the list. But like I know I have some more channels on my favorite with and then on my homepage it only shows so many. Then you got to click an arrow on the bottom and it'll open up more. But then I know I have more on there. So the only way you're gonna see the other ones is I think is if you go to the channel list and then you click and then it says more. You click more. Then another thing opens up and it says see all. Then you got to click down one, so then it'll show you every single channel that I subscribe to. So go check them out. Spread the love. Everybody grow together. That's it's so funny. YouTube has all these rules that can't no sub for sub. So, but yet they want us to grow. Okay, YouTube wants us to grow, have more followers. So what? So I'm supposed to watch your videos but not subscribe? I mean, come on. If I like what I see, of course I'm gonna subscribe. I mean, I even subscribe to people that don't have any content, but I mean, they are also, I think they're subscribed to me. They visited my channel. Maybe maybe if I subscribe to them, maybe they go, oh, you know what? Maybe they will come back and subscribe, But that's the way it is, But it's so odd. We got people working on the road here, picking up trash all over the place. I guess they're beautifying our beautiful highway. The thing is, are they workers or are they working for free because they got busted? Because there is programs, like say if you broke the law and they put you on cleanup duty. You gotta do so many hours of cleanup. Go clean up the highways. Pick up trash on the highways. I mean, that does happen. Maybe that's what they're doing. Instead of doing jail time, you do cleanup time. So welcome everybody that's coming in. Check everybody that's in the chat. Make sure, say hello to them. Welcome. Don't forget to hit the like button, everybody. Oh, look at this guy. He's a Mustang. Oh, yeah, he wants to fly. I guess nobody told him that horses don't have wings. Look at another guy behind me, man, tailgating. It's like, what the heck? I mean, I can't pass the guy in front of me. There's 3 cars in front of me. I'm getting out of this lane, man. This guy's an idiot. It's like tailgating me. Go ahead. Go ram into the other car. I'll go over here behind the trash truck. Look at this guy. He's like, where are you going to go? Come on. You push everybody. Come on. You're the bulldozer. Look at that. Now he hasn't put on his brakes because, he saw CHP. Oh, he's so scared. Boy, that was quick. That was funny. All of a sudden, I see him slow down. Why? Because CHP made a U-turn. CHP is working today. I already seen like 2 CHPs. They need more CHP out here. Get these bozos doing their job, working. Look at that. Oh boy, everybody started moving out of the way, going in the slow lane. It's amazing. You just see a highway patrol and you start driving normal the way you're supposed to. That's like, geez, what are you in such a hurry? If you're in a hurry, guess what? The next day, get up earlier. Leave earlier. I always leave early. I hate being in a hurry. Because you never know. Maybe you'll have a flat. Then you can call in and go, hey, by the way, I'm running late. I'm going to have to get a tow truck or something. Because, I can change the flat tire on my car, but there's the jack that they give you, have you noticed that? they give you a piece of crap jack. It's like I would want, whoever invented those jacks that they put in the cars. I know it's for lightweight, less weight in the car, but what do they test these? That's what I would like to know. Where do they test these jacks when they lift the car to see if they have to change a tire in the middle of the road? Go to a highway where it's not level. You're going to be off the road. The car's going to be like tilting. Now you try to use one of those jacks. Me and my son, we were coming from, I forget where we were coming from, but I got a flat. And I told him, hey, we can change it. I figured. But then I pull out the jack. It's a damn flimsy scissor jack. That thing is a piece of crap. I started lifting the car up, and I'm trying to find because I get off the highway to one of the side streets. So and I pulled there, and I kind of found an area that was kind of flat, but everything is curved because the roads are made that way. And there's not enough flat road on the road to change a flat tire. So people, if you have insurance, call a tow truck. Don't try it. You're going to get hit by a stupid idiot that's not paying attention, or the car's going to fall off the jack, which is almost what happened with us. So I said, you know what? I told my son, forget it. We're not going to change it. We're just going to call a tow truck. So I'll call the tow truck. It took a little time to get there, but hey, safety first. Tow truck gets there, he has one of those big heavy duty jacks, is what you need out there. So he lifted it up like nothing. Then he's got the impact guns, less than 5 minutes, tires changed, And then the thing is, spare tires, when was the last time you checked your spare tire? Because when you get a flat, guess what they're going to do? They're going to put that tire on there, and it's probably going to be flat because you never checked it. It sits in the trunk for 5 years, and you never use it. Then when the day you need to use it, guess what? It's flat. Check when you go get your oil change. Tell them, hey, can you check the air pressure in my spare tire? They will do it for you. You just gotta ask. They always check the air pressure on your tires. They do that safety check. Because they want to sell more. They rotate the tires. While they're rotating, they're checking your brakes. Hey, you need brakes, this and that. So, you have to talk to your mechanic or your service guy. Hey, you know what? Check that spare tire in the trunk, because it's been in there for 4 years, 3 years, whatever, how long it's been. Tires do lose air pressure from just sitting there. And then the first day you need it, guess what? You're going to be out there in the boonies, you're not going to have a spare. Usually a truck, the tow truck, he has a thing to air it up. But if you decide yourself, or somebody comes by and goes, hey, I'll help you, I'll change it, what are you going to do? Or unless you buy one of those they sell those air, I haven't bought one. I need to get another one. I have an old one. It's like, Jesus, over 25 years. It still pumps, but not 100%. I mean, it takes forever to pump up a tire. But, I haven't got one, so I don't know how much they are. I know that one I got a real good deal on it. I think I paid like $20 for it. Probably like over 40, But you know what? Those $40 will come in handy, especially if, say, you wake up in the morning and you go outside, your tire's completely flat. Probably had a slow leak. You could probably pump it up, put air in it, and drive it to a shop where they can repair it, or call a tow truck. But then they're still going to have to fix it, so you're better off putting air in it. If it holds it, drive it. Don't go 100 miles an hour. Drive safely. It's just like those donuts. Those ones that the spare tire for these cars. They call them donuts because they are. They're damn tiny and they're a piece of crap. Has anybody ever read the side of the tire? It says on there, do not exceed 55 miles an hour. And I see people with those things on their cars, and they're flying. I mean, I'm going the speed limit, 65, and they're flying. They're going like 70. And they think that the tire is made to be on there forever. No, The tire is made, it's a spare. It's only made to be on there for a day at the least. People drive with them for months, for weeks. I mean, I'm like, Jesus Christ. You trying to kill yourself? Because those tires are not made for driving forever, but you still get people. You look at you probably somebody in the chat probably has done it before. Come on, you can tell us. Don't be afraid. We're not judging. But yeah, I mean, and the thing is, you're not supposed to exceed that speed because those tires are just, they're not a regular tire. They're just, spare. It's a spare. That's what a spare does. Back in the days, you had a full size tire. It was either inside inside your trunk also because they had the area where the tire went was bigger, or it was underneath the car on a truck. In a van, it was like inside, like a side, like inside the side, or also underneath. They started putting them underneath to save room inside the vehicle. But I mean, or on Jeeps, how they have them on the outside. It's that look, ooh, 4-wheel drive. But they have full-size tires. Nowadays, these Toyota, every little car, you don't have a full-size tire. The rim is not a full-size rim. It's not even, you can't fit, that's the thing, you can't fit a regular tire on there. They want, the car companies, they want to save money because they have strict weight limits. They want to make everything. That's why everything's made out of damn plastic. Your vehicle, man, bumpers fall off. You go park in a parking lot. The damn those cement blocks. Because now they got these cars so low. They, low profile. That's another thing. All your vehicles have low profile tires. Before they were all 60, 65, 75. The tires I got on this one are 45s. You're constantly you're gonna hit that cement parking space, and then if you go over it, then when you pull out, there goes your bumper. It gets yanked, and what's holding it? A bunch of little plastic inserts. Plastic, not even metal. Maybe they got 2 screws that are metal. The rest is all plastic. I mean, the vehicles are made to crunch now. They're not made to withstand a impact. They're the only thing doesn't crush is where the people are. That's the way they make them because it's supposed to help less injuries with the airbags and the seat belt and then the crush, all that. But then everything is so slim, flimsy. Even, I mean, I don't know. Have you seen the Hummers? Even Hummers. I heard Hummers are coming out with electric cars now. Even. I mean, hey, everybody has to. That's where everything's headed. I mean, either you're gonna join everybody, you're gonna be left behind, as they say. I mean, they're still probably gonna be making gas vehicles. I don't think they're trying to eliminate them, but you know what? They're still gonna have gas vehicles. I mean. Because they got to improve them in some areas, where it's real cold. The thing is, car batteries don't work very good in the cold. They've improved batteries, but now, so what do you have to do? The same thing you have to do with a car, because, people that live in cold places, a lot of cars have heaters. They plug it in to the wall and it keeps the engine, heated. The water, the coolant, because you don't want it to freeze on you. It freezes, an engine has freeze plugs. That's why they're called freeze plugs. They got these little metal things, after they cast the engine block, they have these metal like cups. They hammer them in the side. They're freeze plugs. Water runs in through them. Well, those They were also so that way if the engine would freeze, the water, you know how like it expands, it basically gives it somewhere to expand to. It'll pop the freeze plugs, and it'll expand that way. Now, if it didn't, what's going to happen? Just like a bottle or a glass bottle, it's going to break. It's going to crack. Engine block. You know, oil. Everything has a freezing point. It's going to turn into ice cubes. So that's the thing. They're going to have to improve on that. They can do it. They could put a heater to keep the batteries warm to a certain temperature, so that way it's ready to go. It's charging and heating up at the same time. So when you're ready to go, you're gonna be able to drive. And then while you're driving, it'll create, more electricity with the wheels, just like hybrids do. The brakes create electricity. Your Toyota hybrids, you never plug those in, but they're electric at a certain speed, and then they're gas. That's the thing. We need to improve more of that, more efficiency. But people, they're like fighting it. I mean, you can fight it all you want. Unless you fight it by voting. That's the thing. People forget. We have the power. We can vote. If you don't vote, it's like, my vote don't count. Guess what? It counts. Even if you think it doesn't, it does count. Because guess what? We vote for officials, governors, senators, people that work in the House of Representatives. We vote for all these guys. If we don't like what they're doing, vote them out. It's very simple. People forget, and they think that they have the power. They don't. We have the power. We're more. There's more of us than them. They have the money, but we have the power. That's why the Constitution was made. Don't forget. We have the power. We just forget that we do. Just like schools, you elect your superintendents for your schools. You don't like what they're doing, then get rid of them. See what the other person's, going for. There's a lot of people out there that run for office, but they don't give them we'll pick the same person. It's just like in the tax, where you pay your taxes. Where you write your check, every when you pay your taxes for your houses. And some of you pay them with your loan, but some your state, your county tax, your city tax. You have to go and pay it. It's been the same person for over 40 years. I think maybe when she passes away, when she dies, maybe she'll get replaced. But it's the same person still in office. Every so many years she runs for office. Nobody ever runs against her. Why? Because maybe nobody wants to do their job. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how hard that job is. It might not even be hard. You're the boss. You just tell people what to do. I mean, I don't know how much she gets paid. I mean, I would look into that. You never know. Might be a damn easy job. As long as you have the if as long as you have the education, because sometimes you only need certain amount of education. People don't go for the job because they think, oh, I won't get it. Hey, what's it gonna do if you try it? All they can say is no. And then if you qualify, run for office. Maybe you'll get it. I mean, I remember Clint Eastwood when I was living up north. Clint Eastwood, he lived in what was it? It was up there by Monterey. I think it was Carmel. Yeah, I think it was in Carmel. He lived up north, and he wanted to open up a restaurant. He was gonna go open up a business, but they wouldn't approve it. They wouldn't approve it. So he said, "Oh yeah, well." So he ran for the office, for mayor of the city. He won. I mean, come on, he's Clint Eastwood. Who's not gonna vote for him just because he's Clint Eastwood? They're gonna vote for him. Look at Arnold when he ran for governor. They all voted for him. Yeah, it's a popularity. Remember, even in high school, who won? Who won? Who was the president? Who was the vice president? Who ran for office? The popular kids won. Even if they couldn't do the damn job, they won because they were the popular ones. They were the good-looking ones, the one that everybody liked and stuff. Oh man, papers all over the road. Somebody lost their paperwork. All right, come on, semi. You're gonna turn. You're gonna get in the other lane, or am I gonna have to go the other lane? I guess I'm going to the other lane. Look at this guy. He wants to get ran over. Yeah. Walk slow. Can't walk any slower, can we? Crosses illegally in the street, then he wants to make cars slam the brakes on. But he's so cool walking across the street. It's like, welcome, meet my little friend car. It's like, oh no, I hit somebody in the road. Oh well. It was what do they call that? They call roadkill. Yeah. They got a copper in the gas station that's closed, waiting for people to fly in. Because their speed limit is 40 there in the city, and people fly in going 70, 60. Yeah, so everybody needs to, need to vote. Let them hear your vote. But yeah, I mean, so it was funny, he ran and he won. He got what he wanted because he's gonna. What is he gonna do? He's gonna put other people into office that he wants, because he gets to pick people, that work in the planning department and stuff like that. For permits. It's always about the permits. You need a permit to build something, or a permit to, it's like electricity. If you have a building that hasn't had electricity for over 6 months, no power, in order for you to turn it back on, the city has to go and inspect it because it hasn't had power. They don't know if it's safe. Even if nothing's wrong with it, they still have to inspect it. That's how they make their money. I mean, I don't know how much they charge for that inspection, but people, they go pay that inspection, because they turned the power off and left it off for over 6 months. Or say your house caught on fire, after they build it, rebuild it, got to go get a permit. The inspector has to inspect it, make sure that everything was put properly. And the thing is, inspectors, there's a lot of bad inspectors because here when the earthquake hit recently, this was a couple years back. Man, I can't think of the year it was, but it was on Easter Sunday. We had a 7 point something earthquake. I was working in the hospital at the time, and it shook like crazy. Ended up working overtime because lost power, generators were running, and stuff like that. One of the buildings that they had, it was a 2-story building. Well, that 2-story building, it twisted, and it messed up. In the earthquake, the building twisted. Well, before luckily nobody was in there because it was a Sunday. Because if there would have been some people working in there like normal, there would have been a bunch of injuries. Because all the desks, that's another thing. People don't bolt things to the wall. They have a big heavy filing, like a cabinet or something on top of your desk, or it's part of the furniture, but it's not bolted properly to the desk or to the wall. Any kind of movement, it's going to fall forward. You've seen the videos of little kids when they open up a dresser and then they hang on it, and what happens? The dresser falls on top of them. Why? Because we don't think about kids opening up the top drawer and then pulling on it or getting on top of the dresser. And then they get crushed or break something because of the thing falling on them. Well, that's what happened there, But the problem was that the building inspectors didn't do a very good job, because the beam held the building together to the ground, to the cement slab. Each beam requires 4 big bolts. Each beam only had 2. So you're talking 4 corners of the building. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 bolts were missing. But yet they were in the plans of the building. When you build a building, they make plans, they draw, an architect, he draws the building. He draws 4 bolts. There's supposed to be 4 bolts holding the building, each beam. Inspector, before they close it off, they go in there and they go, oh, okay. You know what probably happened. Inspector came and looked. Oh, hey, you need some more bolts. Oh, come on. Here, I'll give you some cash. This building was built like probably in the 50s or 60s. A lot of stuff goes on, man. You get buildings built that supposedly are safe, and you're putting your hands on that, on the safety inspectors. A lot of them are being paid off. Come on, we know it's true. Corrupt. Ooh, corruption. It's nowhere, huh? It's everywhere, man. Everywhere, somebody's trying to get away with something. It's like, even food places. We don't even realize some places. When I was living up north. Yeah, when I was living up north, I met a guy. He had a pizza. He had a pizza place. It was called Pinocchio's, and he had a sign with a Pinocchio on it. He had 2 restaurants. His dad and him. It was his son. His was Pinocchio 2. His dad's was the original Pinocchio. But I used to go in there and eat pizza, and his pizza fare was very good. And he would always, tell me, he goes, I always try to get the best in everything, quality, because he says his kids and his family also eat the pizza because his house was built, and then his he had like a little. It wasn't a big place. It was mostly takeout. You can eat there, but it was only had seating for maybe I'd say about 10 people. It had a little area only, but not very much indoors. And you can order a pizza. It was a thin. It was he had a his pizza was a lot of thin crust. He wasn't a thick crust. It was pretty good. He had cheese pizza, pepperoni, all whatever kind you wanted. Well, that the thing is, he told me because he knew another pizza. No, it wasn't. It actually was an Italian restaurant, and he knew this guy, and he used to talk to him, and then he went over. He said he went over to his place, and he got the deep fryers, and then he's all, hey, you want me to dump out the deep fryer, because it's already black, it's old. And he goes, oh, no, no, I can still use it. He told me he could still use it for longer. I mean, you don't want to. That's the worst thing to do is use burnt oil. Oh, and then he told him a bunch of stuff that he shouldn't have, but he figured he was his friend, I guess. But like he was telling him, he saves money. He saves money because he like sausages and pepperoni. He would go to the plants, the plants where they make the stuff and where they cut it and stuff like that. And he would get like a clean trash can. He has his own clean trash can, but he would pick up all the stuff on the floor. He would pick up all the stuff on the floor, and he would use that for his food to give to customers. And he's all, what? He couldn't believe him that he was telling him this. And he goes, the only reason I'm telling you, he goes, because I know, you're a very good friend. I feel that you're like family, and I don't want you going over there and getting sick. Because in fact, he had an incident. He had an incident in the restaurant where because he had some I think it was spaghetti sauce, and it went bad. Spaghetti sauce goes bad. You can't keep it forever. And I guess it went bad, and people they ordered spaghetti sauce, or they ordered anything with the sauce. Well, people started getting sick in the restaurant. They didn't even leave the restaurant. They were like basically throwing up in the restaurant. I mean, I know how that is because I've had food like that, and I never like eating at fast foods or anything. I don't know if you ever heard. And then also the one of the kids that worked there, the waiter, he knew him, and he told him, yeah, he goes, because he had to close the restaurant because people got sick. Then the inspectors came in, all kinds of, the food inspectors. But the thing is, inspectors go check out, and then and then people hide food, like Carol's, all these fast food, like buffets. When they know that the inspectors are going to come out, they move everything to the trash with a trash bin, hide it there, because then if they ask, oh, what's this doing out here? Oh, it's going to go in the trash can. But in reality, they're going to put it back in as soon as they leave. That happens. We think we're eating good food, safe food. That's why we get sick when we go out to eat, and all of a sudden, oh, you know what? My stomach doesn't feel too good. We get a upset stomach. And we're like, oh man, what the heck did I eat? Well, guess what? You ate at that restaurant and it made you sick. Let's see, live feedings, Mr. Love. Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up? Thanks for coming in. Life's a journey. What's up? What's up? Vincent 52. Hey, what's up, man? What's up?
Yeah, I know, Vincent. That yeah, that's kind of odd. Yeah. Hey, Ozark, what's up? What's up? Welcome, welcome, Dan, Squirrel, what's up? Gary. Yeah, so then this guy, they people got sick in the restaurant. They started throwing up, so they had to close it up, and the inspectors came and stuff like that. And so he told me, he goes, "Hey, man, you don't want to go eat over there, man. That guy." And then when he told him, he goes, "Why do you because I guess this guy was prejudiced. He hated Mexicans. A lot of Mexican families would go in there and eat. And he actually told him, he goes, why am I going to give these animals?" He actually said that. He was telling me the whole story. He goes, yeah, this guy said, "Why am I going to give these animals good food? They're nothing but animals. So they're like dogs. I guess he compared them to dogs. And it's like, oh my God. But yeah, I mean, he's picking up food off the ground, on the floors. I mean, those places are pretty sanitary, but still, it's on the floor. You're supposed to throw it in the trash, but yet this guy was feeding it to people, you know, and it happens. I mean, my son. Who knows the store Albertsons? Albertsons, it's a big grocery chain. They have a deli. My son worked in the deli. That's why he quit, because he's all, oh no, that's it. I don't want to work there anymore. I mean, he used to work in the deli. He used to, prepare the chickens. They got that barbecue chicken. They got the wings and stuff like that. That's the worst thing to buy is stuff, any stuff from the delis and stuff like that, because they hide anything that's going bad. They hide it with sauces and stuff like that. And it's not completely, I mean, bad, but who knows? My son said he pulled out some chicken, and he even showed it to the boss and said, "Hey, you know what? This chicken looks kind of green." And he goes, "You want me to dump it out?" He goes, "Oh no, just deep fry it." So deep fry it and then make it into barbecue or whatever, basically to hide the taste that it's bad. It's like, and that's what they do. I mean, a lot of restaurants get in trouble because why? Because they get inspected, or employees, they see them. I mean, I remember one time I was watching a video where this guy, he got hired it was a buffet, and he's taking food out to the buffet, and they got cameras and everything, and there's people you could see in the video there's people, eating, getting food to eat, and he's going out there, and then he like drops some of the food in the ground on the floor, and then he picks it up and puts it back into the thing, the tray, and then puts it for people to eat. And then he even got some in his shoe. And then the boss, somebody reported it, I guess, to the manager, and the manager came out and to talk to the employee in the office, and he showed him the video, and he goes, "Why did you do that?" He goes, "If it drops on the floor, you throw it away. You don't put it out there for people. You're gonna get people sick." And then to top it off, he goes, and then you cleaned it off your tennis shoes, and you also put it into the tray. And he goes, "Why'd you do that?" He goes, "Oh, well, they're brand new tennis shoes. They're clean." Oh, the manager goes, "Yeah, guess what? You're fired." Oh my God. But hey, that's why, I don't go out to eat anymore. I mean, hey, ever since the stuff went out, you know what? And I haven't gotten sick. Less stomach pains, less diarrheas. Well, welcome. Thank you, everybody, for coming in and hitting the like button. Till next time, everybody, have a good one, and God bless you, and good evening, good afternoon, good morning. And, well, till next time, everybody, as Keith says, call your mama, tell her you love her, because you don't know how long you're going to have her. Till next time, everybody. Bye.